everyone. Welcome to 2020. Welcome. I am your host, Nigo. All right, you guys. So, a couple of things I want to just mention first. The most important in 2020, Azriel Clary is no longer in prison mentally. Yay! Azriel is not programmed anymore. Good for her. Okay? Go, Azriel. Get busy. Live your life. I am very happy. Me, myself, I am very happy that this young woman is no longer, I have on my boots and I don't know where you guys live, but it's raining out here where I'm at. This woman is no longer programmed. Okay, I am so happy and excited for her. Oh my gosh. Yay, Azriel Clary. Now, if you don't know who Azriel is one of the real victims, okay? Not them fake grown women that chose to do stuff for money, okay? And who is a part of this R. Kelly sadness, this pervert. Love his music, okay? But I don't support him because I don't support what he did. My hair, I just came back in the house. I don't know, like I said, where you guys are, but it is raining where I am, so my hair looking crazy. So that's one thing, okay? Happy 2020 to everyone. This is my first video of 2020. So just gonna quickly come on here and tell you guys where I want to go as far as my channel in 2020, okay? And what I'm gonna incorporate in my channel. Not totally taking it in a new direction. I'm just incorporating these things. And I have seen a lot of women on YouTube cutting their hair off, shaving their hair off. I've seen a lot of them in 2019 doing that too. However, one of them is one of my favorite YouTubers, Aaliyah Face. I think these women look beautiful, okay? Beautiful. Okay, as you guys know, my daughter recently cut her hair off. She didn't shave her hair off, but she cut it off. She was always natural, so it's not a natural hair journey or anything like that. She just wants to start fresh, you know, so she had me cut her hair, and her hair is beautiful. It's nice and curly, and you know, but you do have to train your hair, okay? So that leads me into what I'm going to incorporate on my channel. Hair, okay? Yes, this is my hair for anybody who is new. I'm not wearing a wig. I'm sure you can tell with the waves and my hair trying to curl up and nap up, everything else. This is my hair, okay? I have not been growing my hair all my life. I have cut my hair. Oh man, I'll insert some photos so you guys can see how many times I've cut my hair and what I've done. I colored, I cut, I started all over again. My hair just grows really fast. I'll show you guys what I have on in a minute. My hair just like that. Now, one of the things I want you guys to understand is that hair, a lot of it, I say about 50% of it, honestly, has to do with your genes, okay? I don't really do much to my hair, okay? But if I don't take care of my hair, it will grow, but it's not going to be as healthy, okay? It will still grow, though, because of my genes. You know, Anyway, we'll touch on that more in a second. I just want to get past this first part, which is always what I look like, and let's finish up 2019. So my last video, I covered up my face, and the reason why I covered up my face is because of these. Yeah, I did pierce my face. I did. It's something that I always wanted to do, and as you know, I did recently get a BBL, and I'm still on this transition, this journey to just doing what the heck I want to do, okay, in my life. So in 2020, I'm going to get one of my surgeries, either a breast reduction or a tummy tuck. maybe both. I'm shooting for just one, okay? I'm not trying to be greedy, but I am going to get both. But, you know, because of the wait time you have to wait in between getting these surgeries, it's probably just going to be one. I don't know which one yet. So I'm going to be doing that. Again, I did pierce my face. The reason why on my very last video my face was covered up is because I was swollen. Okay. I am, let's see, am I still swollen? Yeah, I'm still kind of swollen. I'm still swollen. So my face is normally kind of slim. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can see I'm swollen. I am still swollen. It doesn't really look like it when I look in the camera from this angle, but when I look at myself over here in the mirror, I'm definitely still swollen. So that's the reason why I was covered up when I did the try on haul. I think it was Fashion Nova. Yes, Fashion Nova try on haul. It looked crazy, and I didn't want to, I wasn't ready to put it out there that I had got my face pierced. So that's the reason why. So yay, Azriel, my face is pierced. Yay for me. 2020, I'm going to be incorporating hair. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys how to grow your hair long and strong, and you know, how to love yourself, love your hair, you know, help your hair grow. And it's really easy. I am not going to be, you know, giving you guys 25,000 steps and products and all of that stuff to put in your hair. You only need that stuff if you're, number one, if you're not cutting your hair off, okay? If you're trying to bring your hair back, you get leaving stuff in your hair, you're leaving hair on your head, you're trying to bring your hair back and things like that, then maybe you need some products to repair and strengthen the hair, okay? But if you have cut your hair off, sis, cut it off if it's dead. Don't be having no thin strings in your hair that's long and all that. No, that ain't gonna work. Cut your hair off if it's dead. Just start over, okay? Most of y'all beautiful. I honestly have not seen, and there's been 4, including Aaliyah Face, any women on YouTube, and one, my daughter, of course she's beautiful, but that look bad cutting their hair off. They all are very beautiful. I mean, different features, ethnic features, just, oh my gosh, beautiful. Don't be afraid to do it. And it'll grow back. It's just hair, okay? It'll grow back. So, rule number 1, I'm going to give you with this video, okay? Actually, I'm going to give you 2, because I mentioned rule number 1 on Aaliyah Face video. And some of you guys, or 1 or 2 or whatever, may be coming over from that one. So you know rule number 1. Okay, rule number 1, and Aaliyah Face, because I told her to come over and check it out. So if you just happen to come over, I know we regular people on YouTube, we not stars, so hey, you might see this. You can't do that glue, sis. You're going to have to stay away from that glue. So here's what you're doing when you put that glue all on your edges and stuff, and especially if you have cut your hair off, you are clogging the pores. You're going to get to a point where you have damaged your cuticles so bad to the hair does not come back anymore. How you can tell that happens is if you can rub it and you don't have that hair sticking up through there, those cuticles have sealed on off. It's smooth like a baby's bottom or like your hand. You don't have any more hair that's sticking off as if, you know how your cuticle hairs, how your private part hairs, when it starts to grow back, kind of sticks you. You don't have that anymore. Then it's dead. You're not getting any hair. Ain't no hair coming back, okay? That's what you're going to do if you continue to use that glue and damage, clogging your pores, pulling your hair out, clogging your pores, pulling the follicle out, you know, every week, every 2 weeks, every few days. You're going to damage that to the point where it's not going to come back. And that's what happens when those ladies don't have any edges. They have all these products out there telling you can grow your hair back. No, honey. No, no, no. Some of them can because they have just thinned their edges. They haven't totally damaged their edges. But when it's smooth like that, it's not coming back. It's gone. It ain't coming back. Okay? Done. You need to, that's why they have those implants for people. Okay? That's why the men have the toupees or whatever. You know, men have done things, or people have done things, and it can happen with medication too. Medication can damage your hair too. You know, you can have, I don't know about damaged follicles because that's coming from the root, but you can definitely dry and break your hair off. Okay, so that's rule number 1. Don't think that you're going to be able to continue with that glue. You're going to have to find a way to wear your wigs, okay, without the glue and still make it look good, which they have a lot of those wigs now where you can do that. Okay, but you are going to have to cut back on your wig usage. Okay, you got to let your scalp breathe. You got to let your hair breathe. You got to let it go. Okay, you can't cover it up and do all of that and expect for your hair to be healthy. You can't, you know. And a lot of women say, oh, okay, I got a bunch of hair and their hair is like mine and longer. My hair is pretty. I got hair. I wear wigs up on there. But sis, when you take your hair down and you flat iron your hair is dry, it's brittle, it's not pretty when you flat iron it. It's really kinky. The curls, you don't even have nice, pretty, bouncy, springy curls. And you're black, you're supposed to have that. You know, our hair is coily. You have to twist and braid your hair in order for your hair to be curly. And that's because your hair is not healthy. Okay, you got hair, but that's equivalent to having hair that's stringy here and there. Stringy here and there. Thin hair that you really just need to cut off. Okay? That's equivalent to that. Okay? You don't want that kind of hair. You want nice, healthy, thick hair. Okay? Hair. You don't want hair that looks like this. All on one side of your hair. That's one side of my hair. Okay? Like, no. Okay? You want thick, long, pretty hair. Okay? Big hair. That's what you want. Okay? Rule number 2. Okay? Rule number 2. If you want curly hair, you got to train your hair. If you want straight hair, you got to train your hair. Okay? Your hair will be straight, you know, and stop curling up so much if you want it. But you're going to have to train it. It will be silky, but you're going to have to train it, condition it, train it, straighten it if that's what you want to do. Not all the time. And you don't have to do that if your hair is a certain length. Okay? And we'll go over that too. If you want it curly, then you're going to have to stop straightening it. And you're going to have to go to a point where it's just stringy. You can do the twists. You can do Bantu knots and your hair will be nice and curly and pretty, but you are going to have to train it. And you got to stop straightening it. No wigs, no glues. Stop curling it. Okay, if you want it to be straight, and stop straightening it if you want it to be curly, because you have to train it. Okay, so those are the rules for this hair video. Oh, let me show you guys what I'm wearing. Okay, let me make sure I'm not exposing too much really quick. Before I go, I'll show you.